Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having an amazing Tuesday. I hope your week started out great. Mine has started off wonderful. So we are here tonight. Let's see who's here. Before I get into who's here, I just want to start off with my disclaimer of this is a live, and the purpose of my lives is to be interactive with everybody in the chat. So if you are looking for a straight to the point tutorial, this is not the video for you. So please look at my other content, and I'm pretty sure that you will find a video that gives you step by step instruction on what I'm doing. However, on lives, I will show you what I'm doing. I will answer questions if I see them in the chat, but I do not go step by step, and it's pretty lengthy because I like to chat and talk and laugh with everyone inside of the chat. So, now that we got that out of the way, hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So, tonight we're actually going to be talking about a lot of different things, and we're going to be doing a few different things. We're going to be creating a design. Tomorrow, I have uh, the Cricut class that I'm conducting with the YMCA. And so we have a class tomorrow, and I need to come up with a design just to kind of, make sure everything goes accordingly for the students to uh, cut. Because, yeah. So I'm going to create a design. With that design, hopefully they'll be able to follow along inside a Cricut design space, but I want to give them a little something extra. And y'all, I have all of these SS10 crystal rhinestones. And so for anybody, one of my students who want to use some of these rhinestones, we will have a part of the design where they will be able to brush in some stones and use them. Now, I was thinking of just creating a rhinestone transfer for them. So I don't know if um, I'll probably do that instead, but we'll see. Because guess what? The design is going to be small enough to fit. I don't know about y'all, but I have a whole bunch of um, flock, like extra flock that I cut off. And so I have a whole bunch that could probably make an entire roll. And so this is a way that I could use some of that flock, especially for smaller images, smaller designs. So we're going to be doing that inside of Silhouette Studio. We're going to create. Now, if you want in-depth instruction on creating rhinestone designs, you are going to have to either look at some of my other videos on designing, or you can sign up for the next class that I have. I'm not sure when the next beginners class is going to be because I will be going on vacation in a few days, but you can sign up for that. And or if you have a little bit of experience designing, you can also sign up for Even Eyes advanced class. But that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And I'm also going to be using some of my Neon AB Hot Fix rhinestones to brush in one of my Barbie designs that I have not. Um, it's an SS6 version of it that I want to brush in, and I kind of want brighter colors. And that's another thing that we're going to be discussing is when you're using certain logos and designs, you have to be very, very careful, because I don't ever want to show you guys something or put something out there and then you guys do the same thing and then you get caught up in something. So remember that major companies, they have patents on items they create. They have trademarks on certain words and phrases used together, especially when it refers to certain goods and services that they provide. So you have to be very careful with that. And then they also have copyrights. And copyrights are usually more so artistic. So some of these logos and things like that, y'all got to be careful. Now, what I am going to tell you is that the Barbie cursive logo. Now, all of the Barbie logos are public domain. Actually, there's only one that I know of, and I have done extensive research on this. So before I create any of my designs, I always search the public domains. I always search the trademark. You can go to, I think it's uspto.gov. It's one of those I usually do. I have it in my bookmark. You guys have to be very careful. Okay. So don't just be out here making things and they will come after you. And Mattel will come after you. So please be careful. Now, the Barbie that's cursive, and I have, and it's not even the exact cursive one that I'm going to show you guys, but I use a font that's similar. But the Barbie that is cursive, that is public domain. So there is no copyright on that one. However, we, Barbie itself is trademarked. So you have to be careful. So it's like when the pandemic started and and everybody started making those masks. So trademarks refer to, they're very specific. A company can register for a trademark for several different areas. And so let's go with Mattel, for instance. So Mattel, Barbie, dolls. So they have that type of service and good. They have clothing, they have movies, different things like that, where it's trademarked. Okay. Now, when the pandemic happened and people started placing different images on masks, because guess what? Those masks were selling. When they had, when they started doing that, Mattel did a trademark on masks. They did a trademark on things like that. So just be aware of that. Just be cautious. Okay? Just be cautious. There are several ways for you to look it up. Go online, look it up, check the public domain, look that up. But you have to be careful. And I wouldn't really want to use anybody's trade, like anybody's logo. You really don't want to really touch that. So let's say we design something digital, and because it's public domain, we can probably get away with it to an extent, because there may be some loopholes where you may not be able to really justify it. So now that you're selling a design that maybe has the Barbie logo on it, and somebody purchases it and then they place it on a shirt, now they're pretty much selling a shirt with Barbie on it, which looks very much so like the Barbie brand. So you just got to be careful. And I would suggest doing research, and yeah, so definitely be careful. Please do not be out here selling these Barbie shirts and selling them online and letting everybody know that you're selling Barbie shirts, um, or anything with Barbie on it. Please don't. It's very popular. So a lot of my designs, I kind of take something from the like the character or whatever. Like my Little Mermaid shirt, I didn't even put the Little Mermaid on the shirt. I just kind of made a reference to one of my favorite parts in one of Ariel's songs, and I put a little tail with the Little Mermaid fins and the scales and all that stuff. Similar to a few of my Barbie designs with the Wake Up and Sparkle, and of course I just have Sparkle like Barbie. Um, but you have to be careful, y'all. All right, enough of that, because this is not free consultation and legal services, because we need to have an actual attorney here to be letting y'all know this stuff. And if you are unsure, I would definitely recommend you check before you start pushing items that might be somebody else's. But nonetheless, let's get ready and go. All right, I am going to scroll up, say hey to a few of y'all. We are going to get ready to get into Silhouette Studio so that I could design. So I've already done quite a few. Uh, what we're going to work on is a design that I already created. It's a very basic SVG. Last week and the week before, we were making tumblers inside of the YMCA Cricut camp. And I'm going to use the same image. Some of the kids, if you wanted to use this design, you could. If you want to try to create your own, you could. Most kids wanted to use the design that I provided to them, and then they also wanted to create a completely different, like maybe their name or something like that. So for their shirts, we're going to be working with HTV tomorrow, and so I want them to have the ability to put, this on their shirts, and of course I want to add some bling to it because everything looks better with bling on it. So, but nonetheless, Angel Boo, you probably gone. Hey Boo, hey girl, hey Gina Goins, hey Patricia. I'm hearing myself. Let me know if you guys hear echo. It might just be me. Hey Hope Cooper, and don't worry, I ordered me some sound stuff for Amazon Prime today, so hopefully that will work. Hey D Smith, hey Karen, hey My Sewing and Crafting Diary, hey Ellen. Aw. Hey, Wanetta. Hey, Astura. Hey, Dorica. Dorica, I do not have any plans on using any black diamond. Hey, Dempsey Boo. Hey, Sharon Davenport. Hey, Camille the Cancer. Ernique, Tianta. Hey, Minerva. Hey, Marcia. All right, y'all. Miss Rosalind and Carol, y'all. I gotta scroll down because I'm already late. Know me, everybody here. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully, this won't be painful. It might be it might be an extended live tonight because I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm not gonna be on again live until next week. Maybe next week Friday. I should be on next week Friday, but I will miss you guys. I will. All right, I'm scrolling all the way down because Rachel, hey unbiased. Y'all tell Rachel congratulations. It's her 1 year anniversary. Ernique, I did finish them. I did. Hey Miss Sonia, and I think it's Miss Sonia's birthday. I was over at Rachel's and I heard Miss Sonia say that she was gonna go hang out and celebrate her birthday, I think. So Miss Sonia, if it is, happy birthday. All right, I'm going to share the entire screen. So I do have the live up on my phone. So hopefully y'all already know that I can't keep up with nothing. Hey Tracy. Hopefully, hey Elena. Hopefully I will be able to um, keep up with something. All right. So we are actually going to be creating this inside of Silhouette Studio because I'm going to be using the rhinestone feature. Now, the text, I already created that inside of Cricut Design Space. So that's not something that we are going to be creating here. I'm just going to open the file up. But the rhinestone portion, we will be doing the rhinestone portion here. But hey, everybody. All right, so I am going to merge. And I had to, it took me so long just because I had to shut down. I was actually prepared and ready, but I had so much stuff open on my screen that it was not a good look. So let's bring in, where is that file? Okay. So we're going to be working with these files, and I think I'm going to make the shirts maybe like 10 because it's for a group of teenagers. And so I am going to, let's work with 2024 first. All right, now it's already a pretty wide design, but I am just going to make it a little bit smaller. And I think I'm going to try to go with like maybe a 10 by 5. Because it's 10 by 5 is going to be a good size, and even on a small shirt I'll still be able to, like, it'll still look okay on a small shirt. It won't be too big on the small shirt, but if I go any bigger than that, I may even go a little bit smaller. And so I'm actually going to do the same thing to each of the SVGs. And again, I created this inside of Adobe Illustrator. So hey, Miss Marlinda. Hey, Crafty Leo. All right, let me make this a little bit bigger. All right, and so I'm going to bring in another design. I don't know about y'all, but I work, if you've ever been in any of my design classes, I work a lot in the gray area. So I have, all right, let me snatch this up. All right, so I want to create rhinestones out of this, but I'm gonna make it a lot larger so you guys could see it. So it doesn't have clean edges, and so that's gonna be a problem when I turn it into rhinestones. And it's fairly thick, so I do want to eliminate that. Hey, everybody coming in. All right, so if I turn this into rhinestones here, I do know that I don't really need the inside. Because I just plan on doing an outline. I'm not planning on doing, I don't want, like I could do a 2-color design here, but I don't really, for them, I'm just gonna do one stone of an outline. So I'm gonna move that orange out of the way. And so with the green selected, if I turn the green into rhinestones, let's say I click the edge, it is, all right, that doesn't look too bad, but I don't really want um, 2 layers inside. I want to separate it. So let me click that. And then what size stones is that? Let me see if I do my SS10 or 10SS. And I'm going to change the size to 0.15. Hey Artiga, welcome. Thank you for being here. No worries, Dempsey Boo. Girl, you got a lot going on. Hey Delonda. How was your vacation? All right, so let's see. I'm gonna do 15. So I'm gonna have to do this to both of the to all of the text. So we're just gonna worry about the class of 2024 here. Now, the one thing that I don't want that double a layer, and I also don't want to use that many stones. Remember, these are shirts that we're making. They're providing their own shirts, but I'm going to be using a little bit of rhinestone, so I don't really want a lot of rhinestones. Of course, it's that big now because of how the size it is. But let's see if I make it a little bit smaller. Oh, so when I make it smaller, you can kind of see how those stones start to jumble up. So when it's bigger, um, it looked pretty good, but as I got smaller, the design does not look all that great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and group this together for now. And then I want to size it to see how it's gonna fit over here, because I think I want to bring it over here, kind of, like in place of the 0. Oh, that's the worst, Delonda. Getting back adjusted is the worst. All right, so I'm gonna make our little paw a little smaller, and as y'all see, these rhinestones don't look good. So the one thing you always want to do when you're designing anything is you want to make sure your sizing is correct. Um, so I do know that I want class of 2024 to be this size, but my little paw does not look all that great, does it, y'all? So we are actually going to, I'm going to turn this back regular. Yeah, so I'm going to turn it back regular. And then I'm going to open up the trace panel, because what's causing the overlap of the stones is because the stroke or the outline is very, very thick. So it wants to make it double. So I am going to select the trace area, and then I'm just going to go over our little paw. And that looks okay. And then I'm just going to click trace. And so once I click trace, I'm going to move the green out of the way, or so that we could see our paw. And then I'm going to move the green over. Did I get rid of the orange part? Because if not, I might. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, so now I'm going to select the paw. And if I open up the rhinestone panel now, it still looks like that. So what I need to do is I'm going to release the compound path, meaning I'm going to release any parts that are not touching. And even if they are touching, they would release if it was two separate images put together. So if you look here, there's like two layers, like a double layer. So I'm going to select the paw. I'm going to right click and I'm going to select release compound path. Yeah, what did y'all get? What did y'all get today? I got a new microphone. I got something else. I got some probiotic soda. There was something else that I got. I can't even think of it right now. Oh, I got some lint rollers. All right. So now that I released the compound path, if you guys saw, there's multiple boxes within our little tiger paw. And so I just want to remove all of those insides. So now I'm able to remove like that extra layer on the inside of everything. So I'm just clicking it and deleting them. So now I'm going to select all of that and then I'm just going to group it back together. Now that I have it grouped back together, let's see what that pot is going to look like in rhinestones. And it looks a whole lot better. And right now, that's only 161 rhinestones that I will have to use. And so I'm happy about that. So let me go ahead and make that back regular. But I did see some stones overlapping. And so I'm just going to move some of those little paws. And then we're going to see how that's going to look. Let's do it again. All right. I still have a little bit overlapping. And I'm doing this now so that when I release the rhinestones, I don't have to worry. Because honestly, y'all, it looks perfect. Like, I don't have to like move any rhinestones around. This is going to cut beautifully. So I just want to make sure that none of the stones are overlapping. And so I'll move that over a little bit. And then I could even kind of turn it. But that paw is is part of their actual design for the school. All right, just move it a little bit so that those paws are not causing me any problems. So the red ones, so these little paws, Londa, they were so close together. And so when they were close together, like it was like about right here. So I could see, probably because it was so small, but those two were like touching each other. Now they're not anymore when I moved them. But see, like right now, none of them are touching. So this looks great to me. Okay, so I'm actually going to turn this back regular because I'm going to be using HTV with this also. So I want to just have all of this together for now, but I know that it's going to look good. All right, and so now I'm going to move over, take you guys back over to the canvas, and we're going to minimize it a little bit. And so remember I said that I want it in place of the O, I want to have this here, right? So I kind of want to bring it here, have it down a little bit about right there. But the problem is that this is all one compound path. So I am going to have to, and I'm also going to just duplicate this paw and place it over here because I'm going to have to repeat the same thing for the other years. I'm not going to do that with y'all. Because I only need to do it one time here with y'all, and then when I'm by myself, it'll just go a lot quicker because I won't have any company and I won't be talking about ears off. So this is gonna. Hey, Kevin, Delonda, don't worry, you've been missing, but everybody has been telling me to start over. Everybody has been telling me to start over. You've been on vacation, but it was like you weren't on vacation. So now I'm just going to release. So the same thing I did with the pause to remove the extra layer. I'm going to do the same thing here. But what this is going to do, when I release a compound path, I created this inside of Adobe Illustrator. When I release a compound path on here, all of the holes, like the holes in the L, the zero, the O and S and A, those are going to they're going to disappear. So because it's just how once it's released, anything that's within that shape pretty much releases. So the clearness releases and it turns into black. So let's go ahead and we're going to right click again and we're going to release compound path. Now you can find the release option and all of that in the modify panel. But I usually use my right click, my mouse to do it. But here's where you could find that if you're looking for it. Instead of the O, can you use the prop print? Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Yay, I'm happy about that, Delonda. So we're going to click release compound path. And once we click release compound path, as I told you, all of those other parts are going to turn a different color. So I'm just going to actually change the letters to pink. So that way I can see the insides of like that O. And let's see if I can see the insides of the rest. I can. So I'm just going to click that, because at first you couldn't see it. Now, if we were to save it like this, it'll go ahead and cut, but I like to see, I like for, I like to be able to see it. So I'm going to select both the inside of the O and the outside of the O, and I'm just going to click subtract. And then that's going to remove it for me. I'm going to do the same thing. Now I could make this a lot easier and just select all of those colors. Like, let's see if I do it this way, because those are kind of small. I'm just changing the colors of that. I'm going to go up to our panels, open up select by color, by fill, and I am going to select all the black. I'm going to group that together. And then I am going to select the there's a compound path. I'm going to turn it black. All right, so I made it into a compound path because that's going to be a lot easier for me. All right, so we're going to select all the pink. I'm going to group it and make it into a compound path. And then we're going to turn it back pink. Now I'm going to send that to the back just to make sure that it is to the back. Now I'm going to select both, the entire design, and then we are going to open up that modify panel again, and I'm going to click subtract, and then it removes everything for me. I'm going to have to group that back again and make that into a compound path. All right, so we're going to change that back black, and I'm going to remove the outline. Now we're going to put our little paw print, our tiger print paw print here, and then I'm just going to put it right there. So what I want to do is, because I want to create, I want to have rhinestones in place of the actual paw print, but I also want to, in case, you know, somebody may not want, I'm going to have a mixed class, boys and girls. Some adults like to get things made too. So I'm going to still have the option for that paw print to be cut out with vinyl. But I'm also going to have the option of having it in rhinestones as well. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to, I should have made it into a compound path. Let me release compound path. Oh my goodness, y'all, before I did it into compound path, I'm just going to undo because I don't really want to have to keep doing all that again. All right, we should be back. Oh, I grouped it together, didn't I? Yep. All right, so I'm going to remove this O because I don't want the O. I forgot that I didn't want the O, and instead of me having to repeat the whole process over again, I just prefer to keep undoing. So I'm going to group that. We're going to make that into a compound path, and I will not be changing the size of this paw print because I'm going to be using the same paw print and the same rhinestone template for each of the different classes. So class of 2025, 26, 27, they're going to have to be pretty much close to the same size as this one. So let's make that back black, and I'm going to remove the outline. All right, it didn't go anywhere. All right, so hey Valerie Morgan, hey everybody coming in that I didn't see. All right, so the paw print is gonna go there, but I don't really want the paw print to cut off the L. So I'm gonna kind of put it about like right here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to create an offset around, I'm trying to get it exactly where I want it to be. I'm going to create an offset around the paw prints. And to do that, we're gonna open up this little star over here, the star with the outline around it. And then I'm going to select the paw print, and we're gonna select offset. The distance around the offset is automatically set to 0.125. I think I'm going to, I'm going to leave it at 0.125. So I could make it a little bit smaller because I'm not going to be layering any rhinestones or anything like that. But I think I'm just going to leave it like that, just so that maybe that paw print can come out of the 2024 a little bit more. So I'm going to leave it like that. All right, so we're going to click apply. And then I am actually going to turn that pink. And then now that I have it turned pink and I still have it selected, I'm going to select the class of 2024 in the back. And then I'm going to open up the modified panel. So I don't have the blueprint, the blue paw print selected. I only have the pink, and I have the black behind it. I'm going to open up the modified panel. Hey, AJ. And then I am going to subtract again. So now that I subtracted, that class of 2024 in the back, it broke up again. That's why there's so many bounding boxes around it. So I'm just going to group that back together. And you can make it into a compound path if you want to. It's probably best to do it that way. So that way, because we're going to be opening this up in Cricut right after we're done doing this. All right, so now that I have that done, I'm going to turn our paw print into some bling. All right, so I'm going to go back down. I'm going to open up the rhinestone panel, and we're just going to create an outline around the paw print. Now, this is what it would look like filled in. And let me just check my spacing. It should be still 0.015. Yeah. So this is what my spacing will look like. I can also do, and that's with the radial fill. The linear fill kind of looks like this. And then you have the outline. And that's what we're going to be doing because, y'all, these kids are not about to be using up all my rhinestones. Okay? They're just not. So I could deal with 161 rhinestones for a few kids, and they better be glad that I didn't decide. Do I still have some Amazon rhinestones? I'm trying to think if I still have some Amazon rhinestones. I have, but the thing is, I have tons of the crystal rhinestones. But for us tonight, I'm going to use hyacinth for the rhinestones, and then I'll probably just give this shirt away to somebody at their school. But y'all, I gotta think about this. So this is what we have so far. So I need to release these rhinestones. So I'm going to select release rhinestones because it looks great. I want it exactly like this. I don't want any changes. I'm not going to add any rhinestones or anything. So I'm just going to select release rhinestones. And I think this is going to be easy enough for them to weed. It's not too much because, yeah, I don't help at the weeding table, but the person that does help at the weeding table is usually the one who's weeding for all the kids. So I'm trying to make sure that they don't have to weed for everybody. So I still have the paw selected. I'm going to select release rhinestones. Hey, Sheila Cushionberry. Hey, Jesse and Jennifer. Jerome. Hey, everybody. Hey, Gail. All right, so all of those stones are released, as you guys see. And this is one of the most important parts, because if you don't release the rhinestones, if you don't group it back together, and then like if you don't go through this, like you can really mess your design up. So I'm not even going to deselect outside of that paw print because it's perfect for me. So I'm just going to right click. Oh my goodness, I right clicked on the wrong thing. Let me go ahead and undo that. But if you don't, okay, let's say I'm going to show you guys what I also do. So let's say I have two colors here and these rhinestones are loose. Okay, so I'm just going to select panels, select by color. Once you select by color, it will give you a list of the colors that your palette is using, that your canvas is using. So there's two blacks on my screen, a green and a blue. So blue I know are the paw prints, but there's blue over here too. So I only want to select the paw prints or the blue on the white canvas. So I'm going to select that, but I also want to make sure only shapes on media is selected. And we can also include groups if it's on the media. So I'm going to just, if you want to, but you also always want to make sure only shapes on media, because y'all know I have these paw prints in blue all over the place. So once I click onto that, oh, Jennifer, I hope it looks good. So which part, Delonda, where you start to make it into a compound path? In her opinion, she's junior. She knows what she's doing. So I have all of these selected. I'm now going to right click and then I'm going to select group. Once I have them grouped together, I'm going to right click again and make compound path. So this took about 161 rhinestones. That's what we're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and make that blue, and then I'm going to remove the red. I should have opened up Cricut already because y'all know it's probably some drama. So at this point, I cannot resize this design at all. I cannot resize the vinyl because this is going to be vinyl. I cannot resize the vinyl, and I definitely cannot resize the rhinestones. I cannot resize it at all. This is the size. And so I'm going to select, I could always just click onto the paw print and save that, which I should. So let me go ahead and select that. I am going to, what size is this? A 4 point. I'm going to note the size because I don't know right on that. So what is this? A 3.794 high, 3.795 high, and then I'll be able to see the bottom. So I'm gonna save this paw print because I could use it for something else, and who knows, right? So I'm just going, and then when I get ready to cut out the other parts, I don't have to redo this paw print at all in case anything happens. So I'm just gonna, I have it selected. I'm gonna click Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. Please tell me if you guys hear echo because I don't know. I can hear myself, but so we're gonna say Tiger Print, Tiger Paw Print, and this is SS10 because y'all know that those kids were not gonna be using my SS6 stones either, and it's 4.280 wide by what is that? Oh, there it is. 3.795 high. Okay, so now I know I'm going to change the format. I'm using Silhouette Studio, the business edition. So this is why we're able to do it. I think on the 12th, Delonda, it's going to shut down for a little bit. But every time I open up my Cricut, it keeps telling me like I have to keep doing updates. I don't know why. All right, so now we have that done. I'm going to click OK. And so that's saved. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save all of this. And I'm not saving, I'm saving selection because I still have so many other things on my screen that I don't want to save all that stuff. I only want to save what's on the canvas. So now I'm going to select Save As, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. And then I am going to change that size. Let's say class of 2024. And then we're going to do SS. Well, I'm going to know this is SS10. with paw. And then we're gonna do 10.399. And I know it's gonna be SS10 because I'm not making this in SS6. That's 7.385. One more thing to note, if you notice, I put the offset behind that paw print when I did it. That is very important when you're doing a multimedia design like this, not just when you're layering rhinestones, but if you're layering HTV. Remember that HTV and rhinestones, you can't get that to stick. It will stick for a day, and then once you put it in the wash, those rhinestones are going to wash off of your HTV. So you don't want to have them touching like that. All right, so then I'm going to change this to SVG. I'm going to click OK. Because guess what? We're done. And we're done with that part. So I'm going to open up Cricut Design Space. Let's see what you guys are saying. We're going to be doing, that's tonight. Another update tonight. Oh, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hey, Barb LaFont. Oh, here we go. Okay, so beginning on July 12th. No, that's, yeah, yeah, that's tonight. Let's hurry up. let's hurry up. All right, so let me change from the Joy. I was playing around with the Joy, and we're going to use the Maker today. Is that the Maker? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use the Maker today. And then we're going to click New. And I'm going to upload. I don't even know if this is my account. Let's see. Yep, it's me. So I use the YMCA's account when we're doing their stuff, like the classes. All right. And if y'all didn't see Coretta's Praying Mama design, super cute. Love it. All right, it should be coming up. All right, so here is the design. And so I'm gonna cut this out together. I should have had the other machine. We'll be fine because I can start brushing in my other things with y'all. So we're gonna upload. This looks good the way that it is. And here we are. All right, so we have all this, and as you guys see, this is in 2 parts. It did not come in size correctly. It says that it's a 9.737 by 6.914, and we need this to be 10.399 in width. I'm just going to tab over, and 7.385, and that says 8.4. I think, what size was that, y'all? Was it 8.5 or 8.4? Was it 8.5 or 8.4? Where are my documents? It was 8.5. So I'm just going to go ahead. I do want to kind of be a little bit petty today and make sure if I was by myself, I would leave it at the 0.84. But I do want to stick to what the size is supposed to be. All right. Oh, it didn't change for me. Hold on. All right. Okay, perfect. All right, so now I'm just going to ungroup it. I mean, it's perfectly fine. We're going to get ready to send this through and cut it. So let me click Make It. I'm going to bring you guys to the desk. I don't have a camera over there at my could put the camera over at the Cricut because we're not really doing anything on the heat press just yet. But this is going to be on a map. And click Continue. All right, that looks good. And I just need to mirror this because y'all know why. And the basic cut is not going to be, that one's not going to be mirrored. Let's click Continue. Let me bring. So we just need to place the mat or the, where's my little paper slicer, y'all? Oh, here it is. All right, so you guys can see that. I'm gonna bring the table up too so you guys can kind of see that. So we're gonna do this at the everyday iron-on setting. I'm using Easy Puff. I'm gonna try to use Easy Puff with this design and see if the rhinestones will do well. So I haven't did puff with hot fix rhinestones. I don't think I have. I've done puff with like other things, but I did see Angel press her puff like 1,000 times the other day, or at least she said you could. I don't know if y'all saw that live when Angel was, or was that a video when she was just pressing that puff and it was working. So I think I'm gonna do everyday iron on, and let me bring y'all over to the table. But what size? I don't want to cut too much, and I can't even see it. Okay, I'm gonna tell about 8 inches. All right, let's go. Where's So I'm gonna remove the screen for now, and then we're gonna add the table. All right, let's see. Let me make me smaller. There we go. All right, so let me get my cutting mat, my little paper slicer, and we are going to get busy, y'all. First, I need to, and so we're gonna press this at 280 degrees for about 8 to 10 seconds. And I need about 8 inches. Gail, she pressed it for a lot of times, and it did look fabulous. It did. All right, so I'm just gonna measure this. I don't really want to waste much of it. I'm not trying to cut too much. The one thing I can say about like with using the Cricut as opposed to using my using the StarCraft Solo, especially when using the rhinestone flock, because I don't have the StarCraft, like it doesn't have a roller. The good thing is that I don't waste much flock with the Cricut, but using the StarCraft, I waste flock because I'm not really, making sure that I'm using the exact amount and that sort of thing. So, and I tried to keep it on the roller, but I don't know if you guys remember, like early on when I was using it, the roller is too heavy, or the roller flock is just too heavy to be going through the StarCraft. So that didn't work all that well for me. All right, and we mirrored our cup. There's a shiny side and then there's a matte side. We're going to place the shiny side down. Wait, who's done stones? Totally Tang has done. Okay. Yes, let us know how it went. We're about to see how it's going to go for me, and I don't know how it's going to go, but it might be probably a hot mess because everything else is usually a hot mess with me. So we're going to see. But I haven't done it with, and so I think I'm not taking any puff with me to the school. So the school or the Y provided, where's my brayer? I think I left it. Y'all give me a second. Let me just, I left my brayer in my, so the Y provided their own HTV, which is pretty much in the colors, the school colors for the different schools that we go to. They provided their own vinyl, permanent vinyl. They provided their own HTV. And so I'm going to use their HTV. They spent money on it. So I'm going to use it. I'm not taking any puff with us. So this shouldn't take long to cut. Let me see what Tanya said. Right. And then once that's done cutting, I'm going to put the flock through, and then we will just cut that. Let me see if I have smaller pieces of cloth. I don't want this like 4 inches. All right, I did mirror it, didn't I, y'all? Please tell me I mirrored it. Please tell me. Thanks, Miss Becky. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Let's see what's gonna happen to us. All right. All right, this is way wide enough for us. So these are just pieces of flock that I had, and y'all, I have a lot more than this, like literally piled high. And so I'm starting to like not be lazy and just go ahead and use the leftover flock. The problem is that with the StarCraft, if it's like a design like this, I could definitely put this through the StarCraft like this and just feed it that way. But when it's a longer design, it's just easier to get fresh flock. Uh, but with this, I will have to use the Cricut to get that done. So we're gonna cut out our paw print with the Cricut. It shouldn't take long. And yeah. Oh, Dempsey. Dempsey used the pink puff, and then she used the crystal rhinestones. That's right. Dempsey, did you have any problem with it? If you can answer, don't be in this chat answering, you busy girl. All right. All right, guys. Let's hope. Oh, it looks like it cut. So we're gonna remove the HTV. That looks kind of decent. And then I'm gonna move this over here for now, and then we're gonna place the cloth onto the mat. Just not really convinced that it's sturdy enough, but we will see. I'm gonna place it this way. So if you don't get, like the other day I was cutting Coretta's design yesterday, and it just kept moving. I actually recorded it so you guys will see. And so I ended up putting some painter's tape on it, on the flock, just to hold it down. But guess what? We're going to be adventurous today, and we're going to put this through, just like this. Oh, this is the exercise with this sprayer. All right, so let's get ready. Hold on, I'm going to switch screens again before we start weeding that. And then we will, so for the flock, I'm actually going to select rhinestone flock. So I've been using medium cardstock for a lot of the cuts lately, but I'm going to go ahead and do rhinestone flock. It used to work perfectly for me, and this is a custom setting. So the pressure, if you guys want to see how I did it, but medium cardstock setting should work perfectly fine for you. At least I think so. Let me know what y'all think. And if you use different settings, in the chat, let us know which settings you use for your rhinestone flock. Like, do you use a preset material setting, or have you created your own material setting? Let us know. I use that one, which is like a pressure of 340 to 350. And then I also use medium cardstock. So I use medium cardstock probably on every machine that I have, on the Explorer 3, on the Maker 3, and also on the Joy. So Dims uses cardstock setting for her flock. Do you add more pressure or less pressure? What can I see? Oh. Awesome. So Joe said she uses medium cardstock, more pressure. Okay. So I haven't used more pressure yet, or I haven't. One time I used more pressure, I forgot what I used more pressure for, and y'all, it was a whole hot mess. Like the rhinestones were on top of each other. It was so crazy. So I was like, yeah, no. So I should have left this on the, because I want it to be cheap. I know I want to be lazy because I have tons of mats. So AJ uses her Cameo 3 and a blade 9, force 29, and speed 5. All right, AJ, when I get ready to use my Cameo, y'all, this don't look like it cut good. I should have checked before I did it, huh? Let me see. It don't look like it cut. I put it on the wrong side. That's possible. Did I? I don't think so. Y'all don't think it cut good? I mean, have to put it back through. Either that or I cut it on the wrong side. It's not the shiny side down. Good thing I could probably bring it back over. Y'all think that's gonna work? Look. I should have checked first. No stress. We're gonna cut it again. I think it should be fine. Hopefully it didn't cut through the plastic. That looks like the matte side though. But look. See? I don't know if you guys could tell that. So I cut the plastic and not the side. It's a whole hot mess. All right, it should be fun. Oh, Jennifer, girl, I'm gonna put it back through. I'm going to put it back through. I just hope it didn't cut, but it doesn't look like it cut through because I don't feel anything. I can kind of see a little bit here. I can see a little bit, but it's all good. All right, so we're gonna go for this one more time. There's a protective cover on this one. That looks like that's the backing. Yeah, AJ. It don't look like a protective cover on here. That looks like the backing. Look. Hey, Mr. G's Custom Tees. It didn't cut through. Okay. Look. Well, I haven't used this puff brand before. Or this, I haven't used this one before. So it could be. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it has a protective. Yeah. So shiny side down, yeah. No, not shiny side down. Matte side. Because look, this is the shiny side. This is the matte. We got time. I told y'all this might be a little pretty. We're gonna hang out tonight because guess what? I'm gonna miss y'all while I'm on vacation. I'm really sure that I'm gonna utilize this vacation time. All right, it looks like it's okay. It looked like it cut through, but I'm gonna go ahead and put our puff back through. So I guess I'm gonna put on this side. We're gonna see what happens. I didn't see any protective or anything on this side though. All right, y'all. We're gonna see. At least I have another piece to play around with if this one don't work out. Yeah, I don't see a protective side here, but there might be. I don't see. I don't see shiny side up. Thank you, Mr. G's Custom Tees. Have you been making any more templates? All right, y'all. We're going to put this back through. AJ, you've been traveling a lot. Thank you, Mayor Bear. All right, let me go back. Let's go back and see, y'all. Let's go back and see. All right. All right, let's see how this is going to work out. Let's go. And then we're going to cut our template, which is right here. All right, saving another piece. All right, let me put it through. Let me watch it. Oh, I should have cleaned the blade off, but it's okay. All right, fingers crossed that I did it right this time, y'all, with your help. All right, let's see how this is gonna look. And I think I'm gonna cut out a few more of these just because we're gonna be doing these inside of the class. Is it two? Oh, dude, I didn't see what you said. This says. Right. All right. Maybe I need a new blade. So we still have a few. And so I'm just going to turn it over on the side, on the back. And then we're going to... Now with the new flock, I don't know if you could do this with the new flock. I think my new flock is coming tomorrow. So we're going to see if it comes or if it doesn't. All right, so we're done. Let's see. And then I'm going to put, while we're doing the Barbie show, I'm going to put a few more of these through. Maybe another template. Usually I have like one person working with me if they're not designing. And I don't know if there's going to be many people who want this or many other kids. Did you... I did mirror the image. I did. Did I? Yeah, I did mirror the image. All right, so a lot of them came through. I think I did. Oh my goodness, I hope I did. It won't be the first time if I didn't mirror an image. I don't remember. So somebody was saying something about their videos. I don't know how long you guys have been watching my channel, but remember when I did like when most of my videos were about sublimation, and like every other video, I was gonna be pressing the video image upside down. Do you guys remember that? It was like it never failed. At least more, like every two videos, like I was gonna be placing the image upside down and pressing it onto the shirt or whatever I was doing. Like, girl. Okay, so we're all good here. I'll cut out one more of those. It made no sense. Good night, Jennifer. Thank you. Hey, pretty designs. All right, so I'm gonna throw this away, but not right now. Let's get our image or our vinyl and see what happened. I don't even know if I did it right this time, but we're gonna see. Let's see what happens, y'all. All right. We might be cutting out some more. We might be doing this again. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Thank you, y'all. All right. All right, so that's coming out. Coming out. There we go. All right, so we have some success because of y'all. All right, what else do I need to? Oh, the rest looks like I just gotta get it in the corner. There we go. Don't know if you guys know, but these tools are great for picking flock also. The Night Carol. Victoria, you didn't miss anything. I was cutting out some HTV and I cut it out wrong. That's all you missed, but you made it just in time. And we designed a little bit. We just designed part of this inside of Silhouette Studio. All right, so I'm gonna press this onto the shirt. Get heat pressing off. I am gonna cut another paw print out, just in case for flip tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna press the shirt. Okay, so we actually got it done. Let me get the other, let me bring, I can't see you guys good. All right, so we got it done. And so I am going to put this through again. Ideally, I would suggest cleaning your blade off, but I'm just gonna put this through because I can't right now. And the reason why I use that paper cutter is so that I have perfect straight edges. So you can use like a rotary blade or something just to make sure that your edges are straight for when you're lining up your material. Miss Sonia, And Delonda's cooking dinner. Maybe she's gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna put another one of these through, y'all. So give me a minute. And of course, let me bring this over here. I need to get a piece of cutting mat, but I don't really want to waste a piece of cutting mat for that. Hold on. I'm just putting the through. Our heat press is heating up. It's almost there, so let's put it through. All right. Again. All right, machine. This is the 12. All right. 7 questions. Nope. If you ask me a question, I'm so sorry if I missed you. And I'm gonna add the other camera. Let's see. All right. Oh, but we still need to brush this in. All right, so I just don't feel comfortable putting this onto a chopping mat. So I am just going to place it on a piece of cardstock. So before I started using chopping mats, I use cardstock. Awesome. Hey, Juana. All right, so I'm just going to cut. This. That's not all that straight, but it's okay. All right. So it looks like we are probably set. All right, we are. So they recommend, I have my temperature at 280. I'm going to leave it at 280, and then They recommend 8 to 10 seconds. So I'm just gonna press it at 8 or 10. I don't know which one. One of them. All right. That's a medium shirt. What kind of shirts do I have? Why do I have this white shirt? Was I gonna put this on a white shirt? I don't know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring you guys over here so y'all can see. I hope I get my clock. Well, I don't need it, but I hope I get it tomorrow so I can test it out before I leave. All right, so let me get my lip roller. So we're just gonna lip roll, and then we're gonna give our shirt a pre-press. And after we're done with this, we're going to be blinking Barbie design. And also, y'all, I cut out the I'm a crafty girl uh, design in SS10, and I forgot that I had already cut it out, and so I have two of them, and I don't need two. I only need one, so I'll probably give it away tonight. Um, I didn't mean to press up this one on. I'll probably give it away. All right, y'all, let's get ready to press. Dee, what was your question? Because I'm not going to be able to go back and look at it. So if you want, you can tell us here. But I'm not going to be able to scroll up. All right. Let's straighten that out. All right. So that looks pretty decent. We're going to go ahead and press it. It's up. All right. So now we're going to brush in the stones, and I'm going to be brushing in Hyacinth. Hey, Baby Giant Services. All right, and it is a hot peel. So, ooh. Y'all, do y'all see how it's already lifting up? Maybe I can press it again. Looks like it needs a little more poof or something. Maybe my cuts messed it up. It's puffed up though. It's definitely puffed. I don't know if y'all can tell how puffed it is. I'm gonna bring y'all closer. Okay, I'm gonna press it again anyway when I do the when I press the rhinestones. But I gotta turn up the temperature. Y'all think that's gonna mess it up? Well, some of y'all already did it already, so it may not. Okay, our portrait is done. Our second portrait. Do y'all think I need another portrait for tomorrow, or two is enough? Do y'all think that two paw prints is enough? It's gonna be about um, it's gonna be about 15 kids, mixture of boys and girls. Everybody's not going to want to have um, bling. So maybe if I have one at my station and Flip has one at hers, that will be enough. Let me know. Let me know. I don't want to waste Flock just printing out paw prints. Um, oh, yeah, I don't think so. Okay. I mean, if you want to make a sure, I've seen other types of things that might be considered offensive or whatever on shirts. I don't think that was listening. Does anybody have a different opinion? Let us know. But that's my opinion, like Yolanda says. All right, let me show y'all. So this is what the puff looks like right now, and it looks a little funky. I don't know if it's because of my situation. So we're gonna press it again, but for now, we gotta brush in our rhinestones because we have to press it one more time. And so we're gonna use, y'all, what did I do? Oh, here it is. All right, so we're gonna press in our stones. All right, and we're just gonna brush in. And these stones are hyacinth. And so it's only 161 stones, but on their shirts, the ones that we do tomorrow, like I'm gonna give this one away to somebody, but on the shirts that we do tomorrow, we're gonna be using I'll take Crystal with me, Crystal, and probably Crystal AB in case somebody wants a little extra pizzazz. So we're just gonna press the stones for. Oh, that's gonna be difficult to press the stones first because I only have one little part. I would have to. We probably could do that, but we'll see. But thank you, Monica. We will see. Maybe next time I'll try that. I know I saw somebody said that they press their puff first and then the rhinestones. But I don't know. Maybe the second puff might help our puff. But it's going to be hotter. So for those of you who press your puff first and then press your rhinestones, how did that work with the temperature being increased? How did that work? All right, so we're all done with this one. Let me go ahead and put my stones up. I brushed in really well. Could be too hot or pressed too long. Oh, that could be it. And so now, so I pressed it at 280 degrees and then I pressed it for 10 seconds. Maybe I should do 8 seconds. But now it's about to get fried. Uh-oh. Let's see how this one come out, girl. Let's see. It's going to be a hot mess. Hey, Dawn. All right. First then, that's a puppy look great. That's nothing. Oh. So, this is the first time that I'm doing puff and rhinestones. I've never done puff with rhinestones before. I've done rhinestones with other things, puff with other things, but never together. So I'll have to do it another way next time. If AJ's here, yes, AJ, this is an old piece of transfer tape. Don't stress me out. I would say I'm gonna do another one, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do another one. I don't think I'm gonna do another one tonight. Only because I don't have a use for another shirt like this. So I don't think I'm gonna do it. Well, I don't even know where my Teflon sheet is. I gotta find it. Oh, well, yeah, this one doesn't have Teflon on the cover. All right, this should be. When you did it, Don, yours crackled. All right. So we are going to head back over here, and then we're going to see how this is going to go, because guess what? I am going to press this at the temp. Well, I'm not going to press it at 350, but it's going to be pretty high. So and I don't want it to touch it. So here I'm just layering the stones, making sure that it's not touching any of that puff. All right, y'all. Let's see how this is gonna go. I need to find my what you call it. I don't even know what my Teflon is. It's not needed either. Yeah, what do I do with this? I'm just gonna use some parchment paper because I don't know where my Teflon sheet is. Let's pray for the best, y'all. Let's see what happens. No worries. I wanted to see how it would work anyway. So now our heat. Oh, I still gotta change the temperature, y'all. Hold on. It's still at 280, but I need it to be higher than that. So while that's going or getting higher, I'll do this. I messed up a few. So I'm gonna have to do it again, but not with this design, like with another design, because the kids are not even going to be using any puff HTV. They're going to be using regular HTV. So that I'm not worried about. So I'll have to do another design using it. So maybe tomorrow or when I get back from vacation. I don't know yet. It's gonna stick to the butcher paper. Oh my goodness, Dempsey. Oh, is it gonna stick to the Well, it's on the what you call it? The KTM mask. It's gonna stick to the KTM mask too. I don't know whether. I don't know. Oh, this is the Vavor. Delon, this is the Vavor auto press. No. Oh yeah, this isn't butcher paper. It's parchment paper. It's not butcher. It's parchment. This I use for my. Sometimes I use this for my DTF prints. This one, then I have like a white one, but I use both. It's parchment. All right, let's see if it went up. Yeah. All right. Oh, you're so patient and kind. All right, give me a few more seconds, y'all. It's not that fancy, Delonda. All right, so this was the second cut. And be careful when y'all pulling the templates off because you could stretch it. Like I probably almost did. Not too bad. I do have a few little dots that I gotta take out. So at least they'll have 2 templates because I don't think anybody answered if 2 was enough. But it's gonna be enough. So I'm not gonna cut any more cloth for this design. Be very firm. So, oh, that's what it is. My pressure isn't firm enough. Possibly because I didn't. It was at 280 degrees, and I pressed it for like 10 seconds. That's what they said, 8 to 10 seconds. But who knows? I'm always doing something wrong. All right, let me place our second paw. They say it's a tiger paw, but it doesn't look any different from the other paws. So yeah, we're gonna go with what they call it. So now we have 2. That should be enough. All right, let's see. Let's see if we're where we need to be. All right, we're supposedly where we're supposed to be. So let's go ahead and press it. We've already did it wrong. So how much more worse could it get? So that we'll know. Because, girl, if you could figure out the settings, that means I don't have to test anything out. I could just use your settings. Please let me know. Let's see. I gotta remember to take these. Here is. All right, let's. It looks a lot better, y'all. It looks so much better. It looks so much better. Look, it's puffed up, but it looks so much better. I think it looks great. I don't know about y'all. I think it came out a lot better with that press, even at the higher temperature. It looks a lot better. My little openings in the A and the S. That puff really did puff so now that I did it, if I were to do this again, I'll just make sure like the openings in like those smaller areas are a little bit more, you know. But I love y'all. I love it. Delonda, say it for me. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat, Delonda. All right. I'm gonna bring it to the front, show y'all in the front camera. I'm gonna remove the heat press for now because we're gonna brush in a few neon stones. Don't go back to school, girl. See, look, Delonda said she loves it in her voice. Y'all, it came out so, y'all, it puffed right. And it looked like it kind of glows a little bit. All right. So I probably didn't apply it right, but it came out right. I really like this. Now, if you follow, don't test this out first. Okay, test it out. I did say a prayer. Remember, I told y'all we're gonna pray about it. It did. I did say a little prayer for that second person. I don't know what could have possibly happened, but it could be just a miracle. But y'all, this is the green apple. It's green apple from 143 vinyl, and it's the easy puff. But yo, this looks good. Thanks for all y'all support, because I'm not gonna put that back under the press, but it came out really good. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm really happy with it. All right, so we got some more business to tend to. Let me move this over here. We're done with Alfie. Alfie, we're done today. We're not doing anything else, and we're gonna brush in this design, and then that's gonna be it. Because I have some DTF transfers that I need to give to the school, because since I'm going to be on vacation, they need to be able to do what they need to do. So I won't be here to do it. Miss Roslyn, I love it. It looks amazing. It really does look good in person. Like really, really good in person. All right, y'all. So let me bring y'all back over here. So the puff vinyl came from 143 vinyl. Y'all know I don't have any, and I was trying to do better. I was trying to be like Marilyn, trying to be like Delonda, make sure I put the description inside below or down below. And guess what? I still couldn't do it. I did it twice in a row. Well, maybe 3 times in a row. This time I didn't do it. But it's okay, because the next time I will do better. It's okay sometimes if you don't do the right thing. Well, depending on what it is. Never mind. It's okay if you make a mistake sometimes. So if you forget, yeah, because well, all right. So for this design, I'm gonna go with like brighter colors. So we're gonna use a neon AB, and somehow I got a hold of some SS6 neon ABs, and shout out to Eve over the baby's booty, because I'm in love. And so that's what we're going to be using today for this one. We've kind of been all over the place a little bit tonight, but y'all probably used to that. Is that is this one? It hasn't been answered yet. It's not, but it's going to be. So it's two different sizes, SS6 and SS10. And so I made it like a larger one and a smaller one. That's what kind of took so much time, because I didn't know if anybody wanted to make some for their daughters. Y'all, Taylor has hired me, her and her friends have hired me to make them Barbie shirts so that they can go see the movie when we get back from vacation. And I can't be more thrilled that they want me to make shirts. And guess what? They want bling. Now, they hired me, but y'all know it's probably like a free hire type of thing, because they're looking at me like, girl, we got no money to pay you. All right, so I think I'm going to go with pink and purple. So this design is a little bit different because I don't know if I want to mix the light pink and pink together. I just think the pink and purple on the inside is going to look really, really good. What y'all think? Because it's like an ombre. Well, don't look for it, Jolanda. I got you. Don't look for it. Give me a little bit of time. Do you want SS6, SS10, SS6, SS6, SS6? All right. So I'm gonna do that. And what do you guys think on a black shirt? The outline is gonna be in the neon white AB, and then the inside of Barbie is going to be that. What y'all think? No, it's gonna no. That's not a yes. It's I'm sending it for research. Oh, wow. Y'all, but Barbie is so pink. So, but look at this light. Yes, SS6. See, y'all. It's the small things that make me happy, and SS6s are small and they make me happy. So, I don't know what y'all think. This is. Yes, Taylor, and it's like 5 of them. And she's like, "Oh, can you make me shirts?" And y'all, I want to do like a backflip because Taylor never, ever asked me to make her shirts. And so she saw the Barbie shirts, and then I saw her just like standing there looking at them, like drooling at my Barbie bling shirts. And I was like, "Oh, do you like them?" And she was like, "Actually, I do." I was like, "Oh, I did a backflip, y'all." All right, I think we're gonna go with maybe the light purple. I was gonna go with white, but I think we're gonna go with the light purple. This is actually neon violet AB for the outline, and the inside we're gonna go with the like pink and purple. Because you need to rest. You just got back. You need to rest. You don't understand. You be having to rest from like you need a vacation from the vacation. All right. So, oh, this is so pretty, y'all. Look at this violet, neon violet AB. It's like different colors. It's so pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. All right. So let's brush in some stones, y'all. Let's brush, brush, brush. I might need a little bit more, but we don't. Yes, I'm coming back and getting back used to it. This SS6 is going to be so pretty. I was going to use the mix that I made the other night, but I really wanted to use these neon AB stones. So I have them in SS10, but I didn't have the SS6. So I want to see how these would look. So these kind of look a little bit white on the screen a little bit, but they're really not. They're like a very, very light purple. Don't worry. We went to lunch today and we were like, all three of us were just like searching for deals. So I totally get it. Okay. So if you missed it earlier, I have the I'm a Crafty Girl in a Crafty World design in SS10. So I cut it out twice by mistake. So I'm going to give it away because I only need one. Hey, Fifi. Oh, thank you, Lana. Look at this. All right, I'll put that one in. But I think the SS6s brush in super, super easy. They're just tiny to deal with, but they do brush in pretty easy. Like I kind of brush them in like this. Like you guys see I'm going in different directions. I'm not necessarily doing my usual wax on, wax off. But yeah, they are pretty small. Do you see the hack? Using a whiteboard for brushing your stones. No, Monica, I didn't see that. Where did you see it? Is not the one where you're shaking it, where you're shaking the stones. Is that it? Because I've seen that one before, like where you do like the shake. You shake your stones in place. I haven't seen the whiteboard, or maybe that was it. Is it the shake? I just can't do it. Dude, I can't shake because I'm so clumsy already. Yo, I'll be crying if I shake those rhinestones and shake them out of the pan or whatever you put it in. I will be so upset with myself. Talking about shaking away. Yep. All right. Okay, I just feel like I gotta be very delicate with these stones. No, not the shake. Yeah, then I want to see that then. I want to see it. All right, so I have a few that I'm gonna place it in because I don't want to keep like moving it around or so. Chris, Jesse, Mary Brown, Janita, are y'all checking to see if I have stones out of place, out of whack? Let me know. I'm gonna get. Don, what are you scared about? I missed the whole. Oh, Don, I pray everything goes well, and I pray that that stress is removed. That you don't feel the stress. Uh oh. My wax pen is not waxing right. Alright. Okay, y'all. Okay. Alright. I got two more, and then that one's done. Let me get a piece of transfer mask. And I'm using a new piece of transfer mask. I've run through so much transfer, KTM transfer mask because of AJ. And yes, AJ, I am blaming you. I used to keep up with my KTM mask. Now I'm like running through it. All right, y'all. And here I'm just doing the Eve. This is kind of what Eve does to make sure that there are no overlapping stones or straight stones around. We're just doing that. First time I'm going to cut with the backing on. Medium cardstock. And multiple flap. Oh! Flock dots. It sticks to the back. That's what happened with that yellow stuff I used. The yellow flock. Okay. So the cardstock worked good for you? You're going to make me test this yellow out with cardstock. I'm going to do that tonight before we get off to see if that's going to be a similar thing. Okay. Marilyn's over there testing. Delonda Maryland's doing research. She's trying to take your research position. And I keep telling everybody that you're the head research analyst. And here's Marilyn over there doing her own research. So I'm happy that she's doing it. And I don't want to stress out too much because I like honestly, like I was just getting so worried about the new flop. I don't like change much, but the fact that it has like a different backing on it. But as we see, Marilyn's like, don't worry about it. It might be good. So she did medium cardstock. I'm gonna cut out the yellow on medium cardstock. I'll cut out another paw. Let's see how that's gonna go. Y'all, look at this. This is the neon violet AB. It's so pretty. Marilyn got fired during the summer. So technically on her day off, she got fired. Marilyn, you doing bad, girl. You are doing bad. Mm-mm. All right, let me get KTM mask. And then we're going to place this on here. Rachel, she a hot mess. Sorry, guys. I know that noise is. Oh. All right, so I'm going to just try to get rid of some of that static. Because lately I have not been nailing these pickup situations. So let's see how this goes. Chris. Aw. All right, y'all. Whew. Let's see. All right. Hold it up. And I didn't cut this long enough. Yep, I didn't cut it long enough. I could already tell, but guess what? It's fine. No worries. If you guys see down here, totally missed that bottom part, but it's fine. I'm going to go. I have a piece here. Oh, I do. So I'm going to take this and we're just going to place it right there on top. And that will pick them up. So that will be good for us now. New tape. I did use some new tape, AJ, because of you. So, Mr. G's, they have, so the Rocket Flock apparently has changed. from what others have said, I haven't got a hold of it yet. Mine should be here probably tomorrow. Marilyn, do you think it's thinner? So AJ has used it, Tianda has used it, Marilyn has used it, but they've changed it, and so the backing now it has a grid on the back of it on the paper, and the paper is a lot thinner than the previous backing that we're kind of used to. So I'm trying to do it to where I won't have to necessarily, no matter what I do, it's still going to leave some exposed. All right, let me move this. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to put it right here. All right, so for the back, we're not doing the sparkle. We're just going to do Barbie. AJ, you see, I try my hardest, AJ, but you know how I give up. All right, so we're going to do, I think I'm going to do pink at the top and then purple at the bottom. We're going to see how this is going to look. So yeah, it kind of changed a bit. It's still Rocket Flock, but they kind of changed. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this pink. Uh-oh, am I breaking up? Look at this. This is the neon pink AB. This is the AB stone. It is gorgeous. Y'all, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So Sylvia said it's thinner and it's nice. Okay, so you like it. So it's no more, we can't put like how I did with these. If you saw earlier, I kind of press it and I'm going to cut some of the yellow. I'm going to cut this out and then, I already turned the Cricut. I'll turn it back on. So before I would place the flock on the back to help pull out some of those flock dots that were left inside, but that's no longer a thing. All right, so I wasn't really thinking that I didn't want all these to get into that second layer, but guess what? All right, just making sure I do have a purple. Still have to make sure you check with these SS6 rhinestones. Sometimes you get stones that are left over. Okay, I'm just gonna brush these over. So usually with the SS6, I kind of brush over the design instead of like going all circular and stuff. And that sometimes works good for me. Yeah, there's a neon AB. There's a neon, maybe like a month ago, I think it was released, Marilyn. I'm just gonna move that because that's one of the purple ones that was stuck. So every time you brush in SS6 rhinestones, you do need to make sure that you clean your brush of any stones that might have gotten stuck. Just because they get stuck. All right, guys. I want to see if I don't think I cut out the sparkle in SS10. Looks like SS10 right here, maybe SS6. Oh, there's SS6. No, Angel. Are you serious? He was like, I need this crumble cookie in my life. All right. That is messed up. All right. I'm brushing some out of place right now. I just got a few that I need to manually place. for 6 of paper. I'm thinking that's how the what you call it did me. That yeah, I was so that's why I was over here picking those flock dots the other night when Marilyn was live, and I was over here. Y'all was so distressed. I was in distress. Oh, these are gorgeous, gorgeous. Angel, that's messed up. I hope you did the like contacted support and let them know. Chris, I'm glad you're here. So let me know if I have any overlapping stones. You know, I can't barely see these stones. I don't know why. I like using SS6. I can barely even see them. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. Y'all, these are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Oh, moving stones out the way. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, no overlapping stones. We're ready to apply our KTM mask. All right, we can be done by 10 o'clock, y'all. I still want to test that purple flock out. Marilyn, you said you use medium cardstock, right? Yay! Oh, you're going to get it tonight. Tonight. And then Delonda will love SS6 too, like me. It will be her favorite. Maybe it won't be her favorite. Delonda will be having time for shenanigans, even though she is queen shenanigans. She doesn't have time for shenanigans, so she might not like the SS6. I can't wait to see what she thinks. Y'all, this pink is so pretty. It's almost like the Barbie pink. So y'all know, like the pink that Mattel uses is Barbie pink. All right, where's my top again? Like this is, look how pretty those are. This is a gorgeous stone. But that I like pinks. 340. Okay, let's try that. Wait. Marilyn, you said you use medium cardstock? Because I missed it. If you said it. Those are settings. So if it's a 340, then I somewhere I thought I had another piece of block. Here I am looking for used block. And I found a piece right here. Let's see how used this is, y'all. I don't feel like no drama. Oh, this is pretty good used block. But I don't feel like any drama. All right. Delonda swears that she isn't the queen of shenanigans, but y'all know Delonda. Okay, used KTM mask. Yes. Working right. That's crazy. All right. So we have one more part to brush in. That lifted up beautifully. Let's check the back of our stones. That looks beautiful. I'm just gonna place this little piece right here on the back. So this is gonna be only three presses. So not and then I can. So yeah, because I gotta fix the other SVGs for tomorrow, the 25, 26, and 27. So, which really I'm probably just gonna release that compound pad and place the ending letter there, because everything else is pretty much the same. I just gotta make sure that it's the same size. So I'm not gonna reinvent anything, but I need to be alert. Tomorrow. Oh, this purple. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the purple. So this is the neon. Oh, look how pretty that is, y'all. This is the neon purple. It's gorgeous. Right. So we're doing an ombre effect with the neon, with the neon purple and neon pink. Why am I trying to put these in here now? All right, I'll get ready to move those out of the way. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm so quiet. I'm just mesmerized by these beautiful stones. All right. Oh, brushing them out. That's the one thing, like when you're brushing or removing like the extra stones, you gotta be very, very light doing it. So I'm gonna move the rest of these because I don't want to pick any of them up. You know, the other shirt I did the other night, I had picked up a stray stone from somewhere and pressed that into the shirt. And y'all didn't even tell me. Like somebody should have said, Patrice, you got a stone here. But y'all didn't. Okay. Let's get ready to finish this. Nope. That's good. Okay. The heat press is still on. It's clicking and stuff. It's still on. Are y'all not looking at the chat? Probably was extra strong in B. Did I get it, Chris? Nope, I didn't. I'm telling y'all, Chris, what would I do without you? I would have a whole bunch of overlapping stones. And this is the last part. So this design is only 3 parts. I'm like only 3 parts because some designs I don't know what I'd be thinking. But there's a version that's just 2 parts, like the outside of the outline and then the inside. But this one I kind of broke the inside down, and that was Eve's fault that I broke the inside down because she was like, "Oh, that would be so cute if it was ombre with the mix." And I was like, "You know what? You are so right." But I didn't even use the mix this time. All right. Oh my God, y'all! I keep picking up the other stones around. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, I think that's all good. Exactly. Chris, are you lending out your eyeballs? Are you lending out the eyeballs? All right. So now it's time for us to press it. I am going to be pressing this onto a black shirt. And then I'm going to show y'all the other shirt that we did tonight. Uh, with the computer. I'll get that one later. And I picked up a little pink one that I see. Oh, y'all see me scraping these stones? I do have a brush and a dustpan for my table to pick up these stones, but I never use it. Ever. All right. All right, y'all. So we're done with this. One more time. Look at those beautiful neon purple. Okay, let me see. Delonda, are you hiring? Chris said as long as she qualifies as part of the research team. Chris, did you hear Marilyn just got fired on her day off? Delonda just fired Marilyn. And Marilyn didn't even do anything. Well, she was doing like research activities, but she just got fired. All right, y'all. I think this is going to be really pretty with the pink and purple together. All right, we're going to head over to the heat press and get this going. I was going to cut out the other flock on the cardstock setting, but I might just do it. I'm going to do it really quick. And then we're going to give this one away. I'm not brushing this in, but because I cut out too many of them. Let me get a small piece of flow. Marilyn, when you cut your pink flock, so this is the flock, and I think it's similar to, because the new flock has like a backing like this, right? It's a very, very thin backing. But I want to see, like when you did yours on the back of when you place it on your mat, did it stick to your mat with the paper portion? Like that's what I'm kind of, let's see. All right, we're going to see. We're going to see. Let me turn this on. And then while we're pressing, hopefully, I think I dropped the stone from here. That's right there. I think I just dropped the stone though. AJ keeps telling me about using this old KTM mask, and I don't listen. So I'm gonna see if this is gonna cut out at the medium cardstock setting good, because I think that's what Marilyn said. Let's see. All right, and then I'll switch us over to medium cardstock setting. I'm coming over. You might actually be done by 10. Well, I'm gonna do this flock, but as far as like what we had to do tonight, and then I'll probably do my other design on there. If it's still cutting, just work on that, but hopefully it won't be. All right, so we're gonna pre-press the shirt. So El Nicole, yes, I do. I do teach the ombre inside of the class, but honestly, I do have, um, I think I have a video on here that shows it also. So, uh-oh, I don't see. Oh, here's the heat press. I do have a video on here that shows it. I think it's the one that it might be like a Christmas one. But inside of the design class, I kind of go into a little more detail, and I do show like an easier way now of doing it. Mhm. Maryland. No, no, I need to get my life together. Y'all do know that I need to get my life together. I'm not gonna even tell y'all what I cut on here instead of cutting the right thing. I just need to get my whole little life together. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. Let me look. I need bed right now. That's what I need, but I can't go to sleep right now. I got things to do. Got tons of things to do. All right. So let's try this again. We're gonna put this over here. We're gonna try this one more time. Okay. Before I do that, let me go ahead and place. How did this happen? Oh. I don't know what I got going on over here. Please tell me I don't have to brush these in again. Do y'all remember that time when I did the design, but somehow I got overlapping KTM mask and only part of it I was able to press onto the shirt because of that. Oh, thank the Lord. All right, so we're gonna, that's too far. Turn off, arms are in your way. I should have just put it on the table like how I usually do it. But no, I'm trying to be fancy. Placing it under the heat press. No, that's not how I usually do it. But guess what? It's okay. Alright, so that is actually too slanted. So I'm gonna have to kind of do it like that. And then, alright, there we go. Alright, so the Barbie is going to be super duper slanted, which is fine. That looks okay. Nope. Let me take it out. Give me a minute, y'all. This is my shirt. I gotta make sure that it's gonna be okay. That R. Let's see right here. I have that R, that stone lifting up a little bit. That stone just doesn't wanna, no matter what, it keeps. Pop off. All right, y'all. So it's important that your shirt is nice and straight. We did pre-press it. All right. Hold about right there. I don't want it too slanted. Just enough. That's perfect. Yep. all is well now. All is well. Let's go. Y'all, this vacuum is gonna drive me bonkers. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to press. We'll make sure it's all underneath the heat press. It feels like it. I'm gonna push it up just a tad. And then I gotta put this right there. All right, let's go for it. All right, y'all, gotta put my flop. Okay, so Marilyn, when you use your mask, did it when you did your flop, did it stick to the back of your cutting mat? Because mine is just like stuck. So that means that this is going in the trash. It is stuck. I can't even do anything with it. Alright. It's like stuck. Ooh, let's see. Oh, y'all can't even see good. There you go. Alright. So all of that stuff pretty decent. I'm actually gonna throw this out. Did I miss a dot anywhere? There is a dot missing right here. But it's upside down. Oh. Got upside down dots. But it's okay. It's okay. Alright, that's going in the garbage. Alright, let's get ready to layer. I'm gonna make sure this is nice and flat. And then I'm just gonna put this. Ooh, this pink is so pretty. Wait until y'all see this pink on here. It is gorgeous. Until this, oh, it looks so pretty. All right, so we're gonna press it. That pink looks amazing. All right, let me head back to Cricut. Because clearly, hopefully this will do well. But I don't know at this point. I think I may want to do light cardstock. I'm gonna try light cardstock first. I'm gonna do medium and less pressure. Let's see. Unless I go perfectly good mat playing with this. But the cardstock setting did work. I'm gonna go with light cardstock setting. All right. Let's go ahead and peel. Ooh, look at that pink, y'all. I'm happy about this. All right, now we need to layer the second part because that is pretty. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. I was over here in crisis. Tanya, you not yet, but I'll put it on tonight. I'll put it on tonight. All right, y'all. So what I do when I'm matching it up, like I just make sure that line, like that it flows like in a straight line with the other stones. And so that kind of helps me to place it, to get excellent placement when layering it. And then everything will usually fall into place as it should. I had a stone that shifted right there, but not too bad. All right, let's press it. Y'all, this is so pretty. Use the blue mat. Thank you, Ellen. So I need to use the blue mat. I didn't even think of using the blue mat because I always pull out the green one. I guess what I'm gonna have to do. Thank you, because that makes a lot of sense. Y'all, oh my goodness, I love this. A little puff. We added a little bling to it. I think they're gonna like this design. Do you think this is like a kid friendly design? You're gonna have to make it. Like, yeah, Tammy, the sparkle design, it's on my website, but I'll probably put it on Etsy. But it's on my website. Y'all, wait until y'all see this. Like, this is, oh my goodness. I love it. Let's see. Let's show you guys so y'all can see if you guys like it. But it looks amazing. Look, y'all, look at that. Do you guys see the Barbie in the camera? That's so pretty. And that's my iPad camera that's showing y'all this. All right, let me bring it over. Okay, I'm gonna remove the heat press because we are not pressing anything else today, and I'm gonna change the camera. So we're gonna do stop screen share. We don't plan on doing anything else, do we? I think that's, and it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what? I need to go and do some more things. I gotta print out those other things. Y'all. First of all, look at the sparkle shirt, y'all. Look at that. Look, the sparkle shirt is cute, but y'all look. This is the neon AB collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love how it came out. Love how it came out. So the neon AB collection, it's different. It's not like the neon collection. Like, it has the AB coating on top of it, and so you kind of get a little more sparkle. I'm glad he went to sleep. I gotta call him tomorrow. Let me know when you're there. Yo, look at this. Did that cut out right? Maybe it did. We're gonna see, but it looks like maybe I did too much because I see a little bit of lifting. So but it came out gorgeous. That pink and purple together looks so Barbie-ish. Oh, y'all know I could keep showing y'all these shirts all night. So in the Barbie collection, I probably don't even remember, but I know Citrine is in there. Citrine, Crystal AB, Amethyst, and Rose. No, not Amethyst. Violet Ice. So it's Violet Ice, Rose, Crystal AB, and Citrine. Those are the colors. So it's Violet Ice. All right, let's see. So I used the medium cardstock setting, y'all, and hold on. I use medium cardstock with light pressure, and my board is it didn't do well with that setting. So it could be this flock and not how the new rocket flock is going to be, but this one did not. And it finished just in time. Just in time. Let me turn Alfie off. So look, it cut through. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, Violet Volcano. See, it cut through. So, and then when I peeled it off of the backing, so I'm going to do like Ellen said and use the blue cutting mat. But let's see. Yeah, they didn't come off. So, y'all know what that means. I gotta peel them off. I'm not actually going to peel them. See, this is Marilyn, is the backing like this? Like this is not. I love. At least Marilyn's testing it out, and I don't have to test it out. Marilyn's gonna test it out. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's by the volcano, not by the ice. I'm sorry, it's by the volcano. It's by the volcano, Rose. Thanks, Sheila. By the volcano, Rose, Crystal AB, and very little citrine. Like it's not a lot of citrine, but the citrine really does help it out. But I think with the sparkle effect is the Crystal AB. That's what really makes it like sparkle a lot. So this sparkles a lot. All right, y'all. So the medium cardstock setting is what I would generally use with uh, the Rocket Flock. But this was too much. That was too much. And I did less pressure too. So look at that little paw on my desk. All right, so I'm just gonna peel that off the desk. I do have to change the cut settings with the new flock. Yeah, you definitely have to change it, Lana. Yeah, because so I just kind of my hands like it just automatically goes off my hands, and again certain areas like that cut, I can cut right through, and that and the look this one didn't. So maybe it's just this flock. The Rocket Flock has to be way better than this, y'all. It has to. So I can't wait to get it tomorrow because some of these cut and some of it didn't cut. And this happened to me before with it. So, but I'm going to use this for tomorrow. They're going to brush in some stones. You can definitely brush in stones. So they're going to brush in stones with this one. So now I'll have 3. I just got to remember to take more brushes with me. So yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go so I could put the design up. The Barbie one that we just did. Let me show y'all. See, this didn't cut good right here. I was trying to see if I could peel it away, but so I have 2 that didn't cut. Y'all saw the Rocket Flock. That was the original one. It cut it out beautifully. Now I'm making holes in it. Like I just made the hole, but it's gonna brush in fine. So yeah. I don't think I'm gonna play around with this yellow flock anymore. That's gonna be a wrap. I can't deal with this type of stress. I missed earlier. Where do you purchase the new flock? Oh, at Heat Transfer Warehouse. I think. Did you say the shirt was a 5 away? Oh, I did say something was a giveaway. Thank you so much, Idiot. Not the shirt. The shirt is not a giveaway. That's gonna be my shirt. But I am giving away this template. Let me give this away really quick, and then I could go about my business and finish printing these transfers and loading that Barbie design online. A few things to do. Few things. Oh, you stuff. And this stuff is way more stickier. This one, but Marilyn seems to say that it's okay. AJ said that the flock was okay. Tianda, did you like it or no? I don't remember. Carol liked it. Where's that design that I said I was giving away? Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys real quick. Let me pull up StreamYard. So it's an SS10 design. Ugh, y'all, this stuff is so sticky. Look, it is stuck. It and now just sits the rest of it. It's so sticky. So, but I don't think the new ones. It's gonna be like so. We're gonna give away this design. It is and when you whoever wins, just send me an email. I'm gonna put my email up. Let me remove the table. Y'all don't want to see that. Good night, AJ. Get some rest. Listen, that yellow flock got to go. I can't take it. I can't. All right, let me open up the StreamYard tool. Giveaway tool. Give me one more second. One more thing that I need to do. So if you win, just send me an email to let me know. All right, 1 second, y'all. All right. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. The giveaway word is going to be um, it might be 2 words. So it's going to be crafty girl. Sorry, that is 2 words, y'all. Let me see if I can put 2 words in here. I should be able to. Crafty talk, crafty girl. Right. And it's just a rhinestone template. It's SS10 rhinestones, nothing fancy, nothing major. Hey, Sharon Davis. So the yellow flock that I got came from Heat Transfer Warehouse. They had this flock, and I don't know if they were testing out flock too. But that's where it came from. Now, if you're able to get it cut, it's perfectly fine. You can you can brush in stones. So I do have a few templates where I've used it to brush in stones, but the problem is that these flock dots, it's a super sticky flock, and so like I do have like 2 dots here that just did not cut. It it only cut partially, but that could be because another flock dot lifted up next to it, which kind of, prevented the blade from going in that area, which that's what I'm thinking happened because some of those flock dots were lifted up, but I can still brush some stones into here. All right, y'all, let's see. I'm gonna give you guys a few more seconds. And so the giveaway is simply for this template. It's already cut. I cut out 2 by mistake, and whoever wins can brush it. And now that's going to be whoever here is in the U.S. Sorry, guys. It's SS10, and it's an ombre center of girl. Let's see. I'm gonna get ready to. All right, I'm gonna get ready to do the spin. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to do the spin. Let's see who wins. Picture. And let's see. Let me get my little bell. It's our major giveaway. But let me put my email address up too. Let's see. Mrs. JB. Congratulations, Mrs. JB. I think you already know my email address. But maybe I'm just gonna put it up, but I think you already know it. I'm gonna put it up just because I said I have to put it up. But congratulations, girl. So you won this template that's already cut with the I'm a crafty girl and in a crafty world. Now, if you got this design, you can just actually you don't even have to use the a in a crafty world because I separated it. So if you just want to make a shirt that says crafty girl on it, you can. I know some ladies or women don't really like to say girl. Um, I'm not one of them, so I will say have girl and things. But you can totally just have crafty girl on a shirt and not necessarily have I'm in a crafty world on there too. So congratulations, Mrs. JB. And we are all done. Tonight's been fun. We did 2 shirts. I'm going to show you guys the shirts one more time, and then that's going to be it. I do have a few of the templates that I did the other night. They're inside of my website, but I will post some inside of Etsy. So this was the first shirt that we made tonight. We actually, if you want to go back and see how we designed this, thank you, Sheila Cushionberry. If you want to see how we designed this, I did it inside a Silhouette Studio. This is Puff HTV. At first, it did not look really well, but then it came out a lot better with that second press, surprisingly. So, but this is what we have, and we pretty much turned the little plot into rhinestones. And I did a few other things inside the Silhouette Studio to get that done. And then this, I just brushed this in because if you saw the other night, I brushed in the SS10 version of this design, but y'all know I'm an SS6 girl. And so I had to cut it out in SS6 for myself. And I love how the SS6 looks. I even like how, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I can tell because I designed it. When I placed the first rhinestones on, I could have went over a little bit more in the center. Like it's not technically centered to look exactly how I wanted the design to be when I placed the stones, but it almost makes it look like it has like a little shadow on it. You see how the A looks? It almost makes it look like the A is kind of lifting up a little bit in that B. So, you know, every press is different, but I love this. And I used the Neon AB collection of rhinestones from the baby's booty. If y'all see how you get different shades of that pink as I bend the shirt, that's how the pink. So now it looks like a lighter pink, but you guys still see like the brighter pink color up there in the corners. Yes. So it looks good. Oh, Nikki, which beginner's template? I had one of my first ones, which was like XOXO. That was pretty easy. I think it's just one color, maybe two colors with a red. But if you were to start, I would start with designs that may be one color first, and then move into other designs that are multiple colors. I think I have. I don't know if I have any one color designs. I can't think right now. I'm pretty sure I do, but if you have Creative Fabrica, check on Creative Fabrica and then you can try out some of the templates there. Well, no, that might be, especially for a beginner, it can kind of be a little bit challenging. I'll see. If you're in my Facebook group, I'll post some beginner friendly designs for you. It's that's what the neon AB, like it's a few shades of pink. It's really, really pretty. It's really pretty. All right, guys, it's been fun. I will see you guys next week, Friday. Um, yeah. So next Friday, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and next week is amazing, and it's been fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and actually getting some work done because I had to get that this design prepared for tomorrow. So I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me to get that done. Now, how to get templates in Hot Mess Crafty, the word. Can you just can you please let me know how to get templates in Hot Mess Crafty? The word you have did not work. It should work. Were you on Etsy or on the website? Because I don't know if it's going to work on Etsy, but it should work on the website. Did you know, Dempsey Boo? I did not. Let me see. We got you. Thanks, Delonto. All right, y'all. Thank you, guys. I will see y'all on the other side of relaxation. Love y'all.